PySpark. For that, we have to utilize the PySpark class, PySpark.sql dataframe NA function of df. So this is the thing that we are going to use. Now let us create a sample program. So first we have to import the Spark session for any Spark program. So we imported the Spark session. Now I want to have a data for our example. For that, I'm going to import StructType, struct field, integer type, string, float, and boolean. So we imported all the libraries that we required. Meanwhile, I just want to mention that I am using the version 3.0.3. Now I am going to define an employee data with name, serial number, salary, commission, country, and status. So let us create a sample data. So this is the sample data. Now I have to create the schema on top of this one. Now we have our data and schema ready. Now I need to create a data frame on top of this. So spark.create data frame, data and schema. So the system is creating the data frame. It takes some time. Okay, it's created. Now let us see how the data frame looks like. Okay, now you can see here I have none in the third row, which is country, and in the fourth row, when the commission is none, as well as the status is none. Now the last column, we have the salary as none. Now if I want to replace all the integer and float to 0 instead of null, I can do a very easy method. This dataframe.na.fill of 0.show. Now you can see that the salary, which is an integer, is null, and the commission null becomes 0.0, and there is no change in the country and status. They still have the null value. Now if I want to convert or if I want to replace each column by, for example, if I want to replace the salary to some value and country to some value, or if the country is not present null in the null, we can say not mentioned, and the status it's a boolean. So boolean can be replaced with true or false alone. So if I want to set default to false or true, how can we do that? We will see that. So we have state data dataframe.na.fill. Now we have to define each column with the default value. So here the salary I need to mention 0, and I'm not going to give anything on commission. If I want to add commission to some value, you have to add the commission also here. Now I'm not adding the commission, let it be. So we are expecting null here 0, and the country, if it is null, it should be mentioned as not mentioned, and the status default is false. So if status anything is null, it should default as false. So let it run. So as I mentioned, so initially the salary was null, so expected is 0. Commission, we are not changing anything, so it is null. And country, it is null, we mentioned as not mentioned, and the status null, which is default, is false. So it got replaced by false. So this is how we can replace null value with specific values in data frame for PySpark. The example code I will give in the description as well. Thank you.